The mixed martial arts cage fights would start with the crowd on their seat, and if they would eventually spend much of the night on their feet. Mexican national Angel Vargas's first fight ever was against Ashton Tasher from the Southern Shotokan Association. Tasher would quickly take him to the ground, and Vargas's first fight would be a bloody one.
Cut off all the veins around the neck, and there he got his hooks in. He has it perfectly. It's pretty much a done deal.
The second round would prove more deadly for Vargas, who fought with courage but did not gain any ground. His coach threw in the towel, ensuring the first victory for Belize. The fight doctor checked his eye, but it was his ego that was more bruised. In the second fight, Belize's Frank Vasquez faced off with Mexico's Carlos Perez. Perez took down Vasquez in the first round, but Vasquez, a prime fighter in Sensei Salam's Dangriga school, turned the tide. And as some of the members of the audience call it, rice and beans won over tacos.
He's definitely trapped there. There! That's a beautiful sweep. That's a beautiful, beautiful sweep. That's pure power from Frank Vasquez. That's power.
It really does show you, though, it's anybody's fight, because you can have boxing skills, but if you can't wrestle, once you're on the ground, you're going to lose. It's very important.
I mean, Jose, the technique that Frank is displaying tonight is awesome.
Yeah.
He has definitely sharpened up on his grappling skills since his last fight. And he's showing it with that beautiful sweep that he just turned around the entire match just a while ago, you know.
The crowd
definitely
on
in
his
it.
feet. As I said, he would.
There he goes, with an elbow across to the face. With not an elbow, it's a forearm. No elbows are allowed. There you go, some more ground and pound. That's it. That's the match. Frank gets the victory. Frank, another one for Dangriga.
I went in there to, finish as quick as possible, but my opponent was very, very strong, so I just had to, usually going with a plan A, we switch over to plan B, plan C, whichever one works.
In the third fight, Kristen Usher from Prevail MMA came out swinging, but Mexican national Armando Mora would have the dominant position on the mat and also delivered a low blow to the Belizean. After 3 rounds, the judges felt the Mexican had edged out the Belizean. The fourth fight was Belize's Alexander Marin against Mexico's Jair Zapata. The fight was a display of skills from both fighters who delved out Superman punches and many crowd-pleasing kicks. Though it was an even coupling in the ring, Marin held control of the match, and the judges unanimously agreed that Belize's Alex Marin was the winner. In the fifth fight, Dangriga's Alexander Salam quickly got Mexico's Darwin Sandoval in a guillotine and ended the fight with a tap-out before the end of the first round. The sixth fight was Mexico's Eddie Pech, who has 5 years ring experience, that he hammered into Belize's Roderick Wade. But while he tried to escape the blows, he gave his back to Pech, who quickly applied the rear naked chokehold, and a victory for Mexico. The seventh fight was Prevail MMA's Joel Myers against Mexico's Randy Pitbull Gonzalez. Joel dished out some hard blows in the first round, but after 3 tough rounds, the judges gave the fight to Mexico's Pitbull. The main event, Mexico's Juan Rojas versus Prevail MMA's fighter and commander of the BDF Air Wing, Adran 50 Cal Ram Ramirez, would have the crowd riled up, especially when Rojas had Ramirez on his back. This particular interference from the referee caused controversy.
The referee stopped the match because the fighter was locked against the cage and he couldn't operate his submission from there. He was going for an armbar.
The fighters traded blows for the second round, but Ramirez took the bait as the Mexican wanted him on the mat. But the end of the round prevented what could have been a loss for Belize. But neither fighter stopped out, and it was a split decision win for Belize and Ramirez.
Definitely a happy crowd in the Belize Elementary Auditorium.
I say congratulations to Belize. I say congratulations to Mexico also. They played a very good, strong fight. I have respect for them. It's a wicked, wicked competition like I promised. And I'm proud to say, Live Belize!
There were a couple instances within the fight where you went to the ground and it would seem that Juan, he had some locks on you. At the end of the second round, he had that arm lock on you. Were you concerned that he didn't want to go to the ground again?
It's called perseverance, like we said. not to give up in the first go, and that's what I did. I used my training to stop him, and that's what happened. I didn't give it to him, and I didn't quit. Never quit. Always go through. Never stop. Belize!